Getting up early, washing up, getting ready for the school, having class for a whole day, doing homework, going to bed. These things is happening to all students every day. But in China, these things have become very depressing. The time to sleep has been greatly shortened, and students have to stay in school for even 12 hours. Too much pressure, too much exams, and piles of homework have trained Chinese students to rushless exam machine. In this documentary, we will discuss the potential problems of Chinese education system.
In China, a class usually consists of 40 to 50 students, and on this basis, after each unit test, the teacher will make a ranking and announce it to all the students, and using this ranking to motivate students to learn, even if this is very effective, but it turns the student into a great learning machine. In UK, students have more freedom, and from grade 10 onward, students can choose the course they like or good at, and they don't need to study their other subjects. For example, if you're good at economics, you don't need to study science. But in China, you have to study more than 6 subjects, such as math, Chinese, history, geography, science, 3 science subjects, such things. It makes a lot of pressures on them.
This documentary will compare the Chinese education system with the British education system. John Anais. He is the IELTS teacher in the DLD college, and we are going to see how he looks at education system.
Well, the UK educational system is one of the leading educational systems in the world. Many students prefer to come to the UK from all around the world to enjoy the privilege of studying here because the system is quite open, it has a global approach, and it's forward-thinking. It is quite flexible and adaptable, and students find it quite attractive as a result. It is one of the best educational systems in the world, particularly as far as universities are concerned. I'm not familiar with the Chinese education system as such. I would presume that it is more national in its approach, and that would be a major difference between the English and possibly the American education system. Not very many students from around the world seek to go to China and study, probably because of the language barrier. Don't forget also that the language plays an important role, English being the international language around the world. So therefore, I would presume that the Chinese system would be more nationalistic in its approach, more closed and less flexible, more rigid than the UK educational system.
Irene Xie, a Chinese teacher which is helping Chinese students to study in UK. So, what does she think about Chinese education system and to UK's education system?
英国的教育非常好，我个人是非常推荐的。它体现在方方面面。英国有全球备受推崇的大学，英国历史上是很多伟大以及超前思想的发源地。全球国家和地区领导人有1/4的人曾经在英国学习过。英国也是学习领导者的角色。英国提供的课程多元化、多样化，鼓励批判性思维和学术严谨，吸引了大量的学生们前来求学。政府参与监督，保证高质量的教学。英国学校提供创新的教学方法，拥有教学前沿的老师，鼓励独立思考，培养解决问题的能力和自我激励的政策。它也拥有世界一流的科研成果，创造了全球被引用次数最多的科研成果当中的14%。英国拥有个性化、多元化、包容化的社会，能够提供发挥个人潜力的所有的资源。 毕业以后呢，如果你选择留英国工作，可以开阔眼界，并且学习先进的管理理念，带回本国进行发展。中国的教育整体平民化，基础教育扎实，老师很严格，同学们的集体的观念很强，但同时因为人口基数大，所以学生和家庭的压力也比较大。也正因为人口基数大，国家大，机会也多，成才的机会也很多。